Welcome, fellow Vault Dwellers. Welcome to the Turtles Lab. Yeah, we'll try to investigate all the changes. Yeah, you may as well notice that I did put on my +3 intelligence turtle tie. Like, this is a tie with turtles. I don't know if that's visible, but that adds 3 points of intelligence. So it will be needed for today's testing. I'm popping as well intelligence bobblehead, so we good. We good for the testing. Well, let's see what's cooking. I already know about some bugs present on the latest iteration of public test server, and yeah, there is more. I will be talking about it when we jump on. But in the meantime, welcome in the chat. Happy Turtle, La Big Nose, Purple Smoke, Spiteful Angel, Kimo Shabi, Andre Minotti, Daniel, Bagaturi, Jasper B.R. Gegelsen, Stephen McMemin, B. Jornan, Rascal, Daniel, Heavy D, Exit, Andres Sonert, Barricade, Alphonis, Wolfric, James Johnson, and more. Welcome. Without further ado, jumping on the public test server. Let's get in there. Let's see what's happening to the armor, radiation resistance, Gauss Minigun Nerf, how much weaker it actually is. I do plan to run a test on the Guardian to see how badly it looks like. Can I still like kill Guardian with it in one go? And yeah, I did a little bit of a mistake doing quick math in my head. It's not 40% base damage reduction, it's 30%. It's still a lot. It's still 1/3 of a damage lost just by reducing the base damage, not counting for reduction to warm-up damage, extended warm-up time, and so on. So it's just one of many aspects. Okay, should I jump on my ghoul first or on my human? Human would be better for radiation resistance testing. But I think Gauss Minigun is more interesting to test first. So first ghoul. Hello everyone else joining us. Welcome. If Gauss is nuked, most likely Gatling Plasma or Peppa Shaker will take its place. It's not like there would be no #1 weapon. That's why I don't really understand severe nerfs to whatever is the highest DPS weapon. Like, you are not changing too much outside of the fact there is #2 weapon, now suddenly #1 weapon, and there is a new meta weapon. There is always a meta weapon. What meta weapon means, it's the best in slot for a particular task, so there will always be a meta weapon, no matter what you do. Unless you make all weapons exactly equal, which would be really bad, to be honest. So there always will be a meta weapon. And I know not everyone agrees with my opinions when I read those notes and so on, but those are my opinions. You don't need to agree with them. You are even welcome to disagree with them and share your opinion. I'm not saying that my opinion is the final word and that's how it is and how everyone needs to think. It's absolutely not that. I'm just sharing my findings and what I see is going on. Okay. Not this build. We will need the damage build. They changed around some perks as well, so that's additional stuff going on. I was changing stuff on this build. It's no longer the max damage. Do I have the Guardian loadout? No, okay. The character was cloned before I updated builds. Let's redo this build for the Guardian build so we can test the Gauss Mini. Like a quick swaps all over the place. So spin up, that's probably fine. Okay, there is Bullet Storm. There is easy target, bring the big guns. Okay, that's fine. Number cruncher here, tank killer. Smart shot will not use. We are going for Gauss Mini. Tormentor, yes. Concentrated fire, yes. Deal Sealer, it will not do much. We will have just one limb crippled, so no. We do need, for the Guardian, send a Masochist. What's missing? Something is missing. I don't really need awareness. I don't think I need any more. Okay, that's fine. So I have 2 points left here. I can reassign somewhere else, maybe endurance. Hardy, bullet shield. Ironclad, I could... Yeah, those 2 points can be moved. Revenant, I don't really need Revenant. I will not be going for the self-revive. Tenderizer is needed. Strength in numbers is needed. So that's points saved here. Science. Demo Expert is not needed as Guardian is fully immune to explosions. So that's not needed. I don't really need Power Patcher. What's that I would need? Okay, this ammo is super heavy, so I need to reduce its weight. First aid, as I need to heal on the Guardian. I will not really use the ghoul-specific perks. They're not so powerful, but Power User I could equip. We'll be using VATS with Power Armor on. Stabilize not needed, as again, we'll be using VATS, so that's fine. Gunslinger is here. Expert. Master. Damage to close enemies. Gunfu. Gunfu not needed. Adrenaline not needed for the Guardian either. But I don't know if there is anything better. I could run Gorilla max out. Gunslinger is already maxed out. Am I missing something important? I'm doing this spec just for the Guardian test, so I'm maximizing the Guardian performance. Could run more survival, but I will be manually popping those stims. They should be fine. Let's run this max out. I think that's it. Now, luck. We need one gun army to cripple it. Good savvy, faulty spots. Yep, no need for bloody mess or cap collector. Class freak will be probably good. I need ricochet. That's a must-have there. Could run higher crits, and that's probably fine. Michael Small, thank you a lot for donating a membership. Appreciate that. And this one goes to iPeaceful8247. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We'll know soon how bad is the Gauss Nerf. Let me finish testing. So I have 3 points left. 1 from Charisma, 2 from Perception to move to Endurance, so I survive better. 2, 2, 1, 1. So I could run Ironclad max out. Ironclad. Ironclad is indirectly buffed for Power Armor users. As Power Armor is much bigger portion of resistances overall. You don't need perks with resistance. Some of the changes are good and positive, but yeah, overall it has a little bit of negative undertone, especially radiation resistance. Maybe if I would know what's the actual goal to all those changes, if I would see a goal behind it, my opinion would be different, but I just don't see it. I don't see the goal behind all those changes. I just see lots of changes without any actual improvement. Changes for the sake of changes, but that may just appear like that. Maybe there is a reason. Okay, I have nothing good to put in here. Let's just slot solar power. Okay, that's good enough. Legendary. Okay, there's plenty of legendary. Am I using them all? I'm probably using them all. It would add sneak attacks, but those are not as important. Wait, where is that? Yeah, I'm using all those legendary cards. Okay, so that's good. Gauss will need to modify, as there is one bug I know about. So the Gauss Mini, post Nerf. We want the one with max damage. damage. That's the max damage one. That requires lots of coffee, but this is fine. I will need to slightly modify it. As currently, it does look like energy damage is bugged. Most likely doesn't work at all. So I will just switch that to prime. So energy damage will not be a factor, and possible bug will not be a factor in this testing. I don't need this pistol. So I don't want the bug to be a factor, therefore I'm switching that to prime capacitor, purely ballistic. Ballistic is not bugged. So I will go with purely ballistic damage. Did they make sight do anything? No, still basically nothing. Okay, so that should be fine. Where is my armor? Do I have power armor in my inventory with max damage? What's on this one? That's aristocrats, so that's reflection, that's good. Reflective with luck bonus. We're probably slightly short on luck to crit every other shot, but maybe I can use some food to boost myself up. The aristocrats should be fine. I will see if that's still working as good as last time for crippling of the Guardian Shield. Hopefully it does. Where is... What? Is that broken? Favorite. Cannot favor it. How is that possible? The equipped gun not showing? Is my gun invisible now? What has happened? At least I can equip it. Okay, 2 mil cartridges. How much do I need? Probably 2k would be about fine. Feral meter management. I need to be fully healthy ghoul. Look. Okay, healthy ghoul. We'll probably go there with a glow. Oh, I'm herbivore here. I forgot about that. So I cannot really boost my luck as much as I wanted. Yeah, I will not push to 30 at this moment, or 240. Yeah, I will be critting every 3 shots. Just suboptimal with this Gauss Minigun. I should have less AP cost then. I'm running crazy high AP cost. Maybe I will switch that. That's critical charge, AP cost of 16. That's way too high. Okay, I will switch this legendary effect for that's optimized. So I would need to work, like, spend too much time trying to push my build over 40 luck. So I will not be doing that. I will put VATS optimized 11 AP cost much better. Okay. That's done. If I'm a herbivore, I will grab a health boost from a vendor. It's the only good thing about the herbivore. Perfect health boost buff available at this vendor. But yeah, there's way more benefits to carnivores. Hence, everyone is a carnivore in Fallout 76. That should make me tanky enough. I will go there with a glow, but later on I don't particularly care. I will be just using stimpaks. Chop up the glow. Spoiled veggies are very bad for the glow somehow. Did they make them give less rats? Or maybe because my rat res is so high? Or always spoiled veggies were so little? Maybe always. Jesus for you. Thank you a lot for $5. Appreciate that. And Jesus say a little late. How goes the nerfing? We are just started testing, so we'll see soon. The Gauss Minigun is first on the front line to be tested. Oh, I didn't reset this quest. And it still doesn't show in Pip-Boy. They didn't fix this bug. So I need to go here. Show in Pip-Boy. And then I can drop it. For it to reappear, I probably need to fast travel again. Maybe I need to go in and out for the quest to reappear. No. One of my teammates is in there. So we just need to switch a team. Ah, someone is there. Everyone is in there. Create a new team. I need to abandon this one first. Create a new team for myself. Okay. Everyone is trying to test the Guardian, I see. I know toxic goo is very good for rats, but I have a lot of spoiled food that need to be used. Okay, quest activated. Great. Let's see how it'll go. The moment of truth for the Gauss Minigun test. How much weaker is it actually? We'll start loading our bullet storm as we wait for the Guardian to emerge. That's a waste of ammo, but this is okay. We need this bullet storm for testing. Still a very flashy weapon. A lot of blue flashes on impact. It's taking its own shield quite nicely. Thanks to aristocrats and reflective, and I'm really tanky, so it lost a lot of kick. Like the Guardian lost power. It's not kicking as hard, it's much softer in the sense like it cannot even hit my glow fast. So the Guardian lost some power. Now how about the Guardian when I'm attacking it? I can still... Oops, what I did. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to use coffee. Oh, I have the wrong button. Okay, so I cannot use coffee as I didn't equip it. I'm still doing decent damage. I messed up here. As I didn't bring coffee. Okay, you know what? I will let Guardian kill me, and I will approach it one more time. Because this time I mess up by not equipping coffee. I can, most likely I will say I will be able to kill it in one go. I should be able to kill it in my go, but that's fully optimized Gauss Minigun build for the Guardian. It's definitely much slower. We'll see one more time if I optimized for VATS, and this time if I will have a coffee that somehow I have automatic plasma caster here. I don't know why, what has happened. That's my button that I pressed to drink coffee. That's why it failed this time. I have no coffee. I have plenty of coffee. Okay, this time it will work. The coffee as it's supposed to be. Give myself some glow. What? Okay. Like, why is that? Oh, I'm drinking coffee. Pressing the wrong button again. Come on, Toxic Goo. Give me some glow. This time I have a coffee. Let's see again. Guardian got weaker somehow. It's not really kicking so hard. So Guardian lost its power. So that's what difference I already see. Guardian lost its power. But how about the Gauss Minigun? I hope it will be very good. In the sense I can kill it in one go, so it will be still at least usable. But we'll compare with other weapon. We'll not only run the Gauss Mini. Now I just need to keep the heat going. That's what you need to do. Keep respinning that stuff, otherwise the heat drops. Need to keep it heated up. Start spamming coffee. And now properly in VATS with coffee spam. Fully optimized build for the Guardian. It's doing damage. The numbers are definitely lower than I'm used to. Like I will need to reload. Fortunately, just a quick reload. I will still kill it in one go. So did it lost all the power? It is weaker. But is it stronger than Gatling Plasma or weaker than Gatling Plasma? This is a good question. Let's reset and quickly return. The Pip-Boy bags cause me to go this way to reset the quest. Is the Gatling Plasma stronger now? Although Gatling Plasma is energy and ballistic damage, that's a mixed damage, and currently energy is bagged. So I'm not sure if that's gonna be a good test. What's the fully ballistic damage that would be a competition? Do I have a good comparison weapon from Furious category? I have that. But this is my bash damage. What else do I have? Oh, this one. This one. I could try regular minigun for a comparison. As unfortunately, like this, still showing good damage on the Pip-Boy, but currently this damage is back. I could test it nevertheless. I can test both. I can test Gatling and the regular minigun. Starting with regular minigun, as it's not bagged. I just need 5mm ammo. Okay. Is it stronger or weaker than Gauss Mini now? So that's probably the good comparison. The regular minigun was significantly weaker than Gauss Mini. How is it now? Quad light machine gun could be a good option too. I will test Gatling Plasma nevertheless, but I know the energy damage is currently having problems on public test server. Developers were tinkering with stuff under the hood, with how game calculates stuff, and some results can be seen. We'll be checking out on the under armor changes and new unique armor pieces, how they work, and radiation damage resistance as well today. Now the good old minigun. Oh, I forgot to start stacking. I need my bullet storm. Will probably not get a full bullet storm on time, but this is fine. I will be close. We'll do one reload before the shield goes down. Right? I will do probably second reload anyways. Some coffee. How is it in comparison to... That's faster, isn't it? That's faster. That's doing now a little bit more damage. than the Gauss Mini did. Yeah, so that's how you can easily tell the Gauss Mini was nerfed. If I can kill the Guardian slightly better with regular minigun, without even full stacks of Bulletstorm, as I didn't start firing fast enough. So yeah, that shouldn't be the case. I will be honest with you. Regular minigun should not be on par or stronger than Gauss Minigun. That's just the truth. Especially that regular minigun, I can get AP cost down to 4, what is not possible with Gauss. It's weightless. That's why AP cost is 8. And with weightless, AP cost is lower than on the Gauss Mini. So this is madness. Like, I disagree with that. I disagree with that strongly. If you have Gauss Minigun, you know what the grind you were forced to go through to unlock it. I remember, like today, me running around the map, trying to find the reputation with raiders, every single piece of reputation I could find just to unlock it, and it took so much time. It should never be the case that the weapon that I can just grab from Westech, modify, would be on par with Gauss Minigun. That should never be the case. Not even counting how much easier 5mm ammo is to get than the Gauss Minigun ammo. And Gauss Mini I was running Prime. Regular minigun I'm running normal, not even Prime. I didn't modify it. So that's the thing too. Now, let's see how this goes. Is it truly bugged, as bad as I heard, or not? So what we have here, that's the Gatling plasma. Furious, rapid, lightweight pinpointers. I will keep lightweight, I will just spam more coffee. Prime, rifle barrel, large core receptacle, reflex sight, accelerated nozzle. All of that. So ammo capacity will be good. I just need some cores. Do I have cores? Oh, I have some cores on me? Maybe I do, so I'm good. I can just straight jump on. Let's jump on it. I didn't realize I have cores in my inventory. Let's see. And don't forget, like Gauss Mini, to achieve this performance, need to be fully heated up. I was maintaining the heat at full before the Guardian dropped the shield and got vulnerable. So I was firing Gauss Mini with full heat. That takes time to heat it up. And regular minigun does not need any heat up. It's doing damage straight away. There is no heat up phase. Okay, let's stack some of the Bulletstorm. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what you got for us, Guardian. How am I getting damage numbers now? That shouldn't be the case. I don't know where. Probably the bug with this energy damage. Seems like doing damage through the shield a little bit. Shouldn't be the case, but clearly it is the case. Okay, now spamming some coffee so I can open VATs. Yeah, it seems that something is bugged. I would expect the health to go down faster. The damage should be higher based on the Pip-Boy numbers and live game performance. This is currently weaker than the minigun and Gauss Minigun, but the reason for that is not intentional. There is a bug with energy and elemental damage not applying correctly with all the bonuses, so I cannot even kill it, but that's a bug. So hopefully they will fix it before the live release. It's bug. Yeah, I couldn't even kill it. So that performed the worst because of the bug. I'm repeating it, I know, but I want to be clear that it's not a nerf to Gauss Minigun. It's not any kind of planned nerf. It's accidental bug that was introduced with latest patch. Like, this energy damage is showing very high, but it's not doing very high damage. I will show you that based on some kind of real energy weapon on regular mobs will go to... Okay, I don't have any energy weapon on me. We'll find some. And I need to scrap rewards that I got. Okay, let's find some typical energy weapon. We'll not be changing the build, but we'll use some typical energy weapon. I know I have something. Only energy damage I'm looking for, or elemental. That's an energy weapon. I could do that. Ultraside Gatling. That's good for test to see if it's bugged. That's quite powerful on life. So if it's performing okay, I should be absolutely destroying stuff with it. Should be absolutely destroying stuff with it. If it's working as intended. If it's not working as intended, I will not be doing very well with that. Let's grab first enemy in Athens. Enclave Flamer is mixed. That's ballistic and energy. Ballistic works on mixed weapons. So mixed weapons have half of the damage back, like the Gatling Plasma. So you can see what there is. Feel free to disagree with my opinion, but my opinion will not change. Gauss Minigun should be superior to regular minigun, no questions asked. It being on par or weaker, objectively weaker, it's not logical. It's not logical. I will pretend to be Vulcan and use logic all the time and only logic. Let's put emotions on the side. Let's use logic. It's illogical. Ah, that was a failed jump. Okay, let's do it again. Why don't I have jetpack on this power armor? I don't even know what I have on it. What do I have on the torso on this power armor? Oh, reactive. Okay, I was full reflect on this power armor. So I will probably kill the enemy by the deflection and not by shooting it. Okay, we'll see. Finally, I'm on top. Where are you? Where is the guy? Where is the guy? I don't see anyone. Somewhere there? Oh yeah, that's low damage. So I need to shoot ghouls so many times to kill. The ghouls are squishy. Okay with Protectron. Don't forget, I'm spec for maximum damage. Oh, there's the guy. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Headshots. 14 to the headshots. That doesn't look right. Yeah, energy damage is definitely bad. Like, I could evaporate it with this laser. And I will use entire fusion core for one guy. That's not right. That's really broken. It will do more damage to itself. Yeah, it's doing more damage to itself when shooting me than I can do to it. Yeah, that's energy damage definitely bug. Hopefully next week we'll get next public test server update with this bug fix. Yeah, this is not working. Like, look what the damage the weapon is showing. It's showing 100. I'm doing 20. They don't have like armor to stop 80. Like, no, 80. 60%. They don't have armor to stop like 60%. No, 80% of my damage. Yeah, I was right first time. They don't have armor to stop 80% of my damage. And that's on ghouls. Like, ghouls don't have armor to stop 80% of my damage. So no, it's bugged. So it's not a nerf, to be clear. What we see here, that's a bug. So there are two different things. There are bugs, which are clearly not intended changes, and that are nerfs, like a Gauss Mini that we tested, which is clearly in patch notes and absolutely intended to put it on par with Minigun. So this Minigun and this gun, they're performing similar way when this is slightly stronger. Surprisingly, on the weapon card, it doesn't look like it, you may say. But, yeah, there's, on this damage, what's included here, it's explosion. So the Gauss Mini comes with explosive effect built in, and this damage is included in this number. So you need to deduct it, as that's really insignificant amount. It's just the blinding flash. Like the explosive damage, that's a blinding flash that we don't ever like on the Gauss Mini, to be honest. I don't like it, as I cannot see what I'm firing at if enemies are up close. So that's the problem here. Fire rate of 132 as well. The minigun, fire rate of 255. So that's a big winner thanks to that mainly. Maybe damage per bullet are similar, but the amount of bullets fired is much better with this one. And I'm not sure if this damage includes full heat up. I think it's showing when it's fully heat up or not. The heat up damage included. Okay, I'm getting stacks of bullets there when we're firing. Wanted to see the heat up damage. No, it's probably not included. Or maybe it is included, as it's not going up when I hit it up. Maybe that's a hit up damage. Who knows what is shown on the Pip-Boy. Pip-Boy is a mysterious creature. You don't really know what this damage means. For most part, that shows up in there. Okay, should I go on human now and see some armors a little bit? We can always return to weapons, but probably a lot of you is waiting for the news from Armor Front, which is a big front. They are redoing how armor works completely. You are able to see how Aristocrat's power armor works versus Guardian. Like, Guardian seems to be such a pony, not being able to, like, do damage to me and doing more damage to itself. I don't know how and why they did that. I'm not complaining that Guardian is easier. I just don't understand why. Like, they hitting some stuff and then... Oops, that was the wrong button. I'm supposed to quit to main menu. Not to the desktop. And they redid all the stats on armor. On regular armor, you can tell if it's buff or a nerf. On power armor, you cannot really. Stats went up, but unique properties were lost. We'll check armor now, yes. I cannot answer your questions about armor stats because I didn't took a look yet. After this, I was checking it on previous patch, but you have video for that already. And now on this patch, I didn't really look on the fine-tuning on this stuff, so we'll check it now here. Oh, I was planning to test Lucid here too, but for that on the Ghoul. So we'll return to the Ghoul on custom server later to test Lucid. I don't have Lucid unlocked on this Ghoul character, so we'll need to go on custom server. Okay, it looks like I have a melee weapon here. I have no idea what the... Oh, no. Yeah, that's unfortunately the copy of when my human was a melee. It's a mess up build. Luckily, we are interested in armor, so our offensive powers are not particularly important. Let's go somewhere where we can access the workbench. What's the new heavy gunner weapon? The meta? They need to fix the energy damage bug, and we'll see how well they fix it. If they don't, it will be regular minigun. If they don't fix energy damage, regular minigun 50 current LMG will return with a surprise. They shouldn't really be top 3 weapons, but if they don't fix energy bug, they will be. So what I'm wearing here is like a bunch of torn armor. You can see the torn armor with asbestos lining. Get quite a decent buff to resistances. First look. Especially a chest piece got up a lot. The limbs are still much lower, but chest piece got up with resistances. The stealth armor, that's what I'm interested in. They only increase it to 2k. That's like nothing. To give you some background to the radiation changes, in addition to removing radiation reduction from all armor pieces, including hazmat suits, they are reworking environmental radiation hazards. So it's like a double work. That's why I don't understand what's the point of doing that. Like, they have so much work. One thing for sure, doing that to armor puts a lot of work on all developers to make it in order. Because first, they need to remove this radiation reduction, the percentage-wise, from all armor. From all armor, all power armor, all hazmat suits, and items like that. Then, they need to go and revisit all environmental hazard in entire world so they make sense. They, in process of doing that, currently they didn't revisit yet Emmet Mountain disposal site. So I'm talking about radiation. Maybe I will show you some examples first. I think they did fissure sites at this point. Let's see if they did fissure sites. If the radiation is reasonable. Someone is saying they're making work for themselves, job security. Maybe that is it. Who knows? Let's see how much sense radiation at fissure has. I have 168 rad resist. Not very high as it's a torn armor. So I would expect to be taking 4 to 8 radiation damage close to the fissure site. Yeah, it's 8 at the fissure site. So it's working as intended. My Warglaive lost a lot of power as it's affected by energy damage back as well. So I'm struggling to kill anything with a Warglaive. Do I have non-energy weapon? I don't really. Oh, pitch. That's fire damage. Maybe it will work. No, pitchfork doesn't work either. This build is not completed. Like, I didn't fix this build. This is old character. Old copy on public test server. Colonel Guts is trying to help me with the Scourge Beast. So expected amount of radiation around the fissure site. And now, if I would equip Hazmat... So here I'm taking 8. Don't try to kill me. Okay, I need to get rid of them first. Have right away. I think I stored the rat away. Do I have NUKED grape? I don't have anything to kill rats. Which is not great. I cannot kill this Scourge Beast. I need to place tent here. Oh, the tent will not give me... Oh, I forgot there is no stupid 8 boxes at tents. They need to add it. Like, now I need to go... Okay, I will try to test it quick without Radaway. Hopefully the Scourge Beast will leave me alone. Wasn't planning to fight much here. Oh, come on, the bastard! Where did this ghoul come from? I'm trying to position myself in 8 rat area. Oh, freaking! Trying to test something here. Give me a little bit of space. Stupid ghoul. Okay, again. 8 rats food. Where's 8 rats? There it is. Hazmat. You see? From 8 to 3. That's the hazmat suit. Reduction from 8 to 3. So very little rat resist versus very high rat resist. There is not much difference. At the best, you will be blocking 50% of incoming rats. That's why they need to redo all the environmental hazards. Like, can you imagine running with hazmat suit and taking 3 to 4 rats around the fissure site? Like, that doesn't make sense. Why would I ever enter hazmat suit for a little bit of rat protection? Now I will show you on one place that's not yet redone for the changes. So they already acknowledged the mountain disposal site. They didn't have time yet to redo. So you will see the old radiation versus the new hazmat suit. So that's why I'm not really for this radiation change. I don't understand it. Like, hazmat suit's supposed to be ultimate protection, not just a little bit better than t-shirt and jeans. And not at all better than power armor. Like, the power armor changes to the radiation resist make it equally good to the hazmat suit. This hazmat suit is just so useless. So you're wearing hazmat suit to lose all the resistances and get very little in return. And I know full health builds can run what rats and so on. And the point is, if you are full health build with what rats, that's even less point in equipping hazmat suit. What would you do it for? So look at that. They didn't rework it. Or like, do I have? Yeah, I'm wearing hazmat suit, which is Chinese stealth armor. I have 1500. Why only 1500? Shouldn't it be 2k? Why is it only 1500? Okay, let me... I don't have... Okay, I don't have perks here. This is character before I rework that. Okay, so I don't have Ironclad. I can pick one perk. I will take Ironclad. So slightly higher rat resist, but it will not do much of a difference. There is other perk for rat resist as well, but I don't have it here. So that's fine. So Ironclad puts my rat resist at 2k. Okay, I need Ironclad to get 2k. Now 2k rat resist with hazmat suit. Going into high rat area. Look at that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But that they will rework that. The thing is, why give yourself so much work to change stuff that is working perfectly fine into something else? There probably is some reason. Maybe it's something to do with Raid 2.0. Is it something to do with Raid 2.0? And at this point, I just see it as hundreds of hours of pointless work to redo the radiation resistance. That's hundreds of hours of work for developers just to make the new radiation system work in game. Because it's only the stat that's blocking rats now. Only that, there is no radiation reduction on the hazmat. So you are taking a lot of rats. It doesn't help too much what you wear. If I would wear power armor for a change, like that's a rubbish power armor, by the way. That's level 15. That's level 15 power armor, and I will wear that for a comparison sake. And yes, I know that some people hate it when I complain, and there are other people that hate it when I praise some aspects of the game. So eventually everyone will hate me, but I will still tell the truth. So now I have 900 radiation resistance. Tell the truth in the sense what I really think. Not like my words are ultimate truth. It's about the same thing. Run and die. So that's about the same thing. So it doesn't really matter if you equip hazmat suit or not. Hazmat suit turn into a pointless exercise. Like, why would you even equip that for a little bit more radiation resistance? And this power armor, don't forget, that's level 15 Raider. the proper level 50 endgame power armor would be the same as hazmat. So this is slightly weaker. And Jesus for you is asking, is this a nerf to ghouls? It is not. It's a buff to ghouls. The ghouls really enjoy more radiation. And thank you for $5. Appreciate that. So it's a buff to ghouls, but it's cost humans a nerf. So it's like buff to ghouls, but in exchange it's a nerf to humans. And thank you for Prime subs, Alkarif and Wutan. Appreciate that. Thank you a lot. And welcome to Tertus Army. So they're doing something about it. What's the point? And look at the resistances. I don't know if you noticed. That's the Raider level 15 armor. So they took away damage reductions and so on. They added a lot of regular damage. Like all the elemental resistances is from armor. Like I don't have elemental resistances on my legendary perks. So it is armor giving that. I don't even have elemental resistances under endurance. So it's all armor. Did I wanted to test anything else on human as I need to switch back to ghoul as this human is unable to play the game. It's not ready. This human is missing everything, so I don't plan to stay here very long. Was I saying I will test something else on human? I'm not sure. They did nerf the Guardian quite a bit, yes. I already did the Guardian at the beginning of the live stream. Switching to Ghoul. This time to main menu, not to desktop. Okay. Back to Ghoul. As my Ghoul, on the Ghoul character, I did drank knowledge potion. That's a unique potion on public test server that gives you knowledge of all the plants in existence for testing purposes. Oh, and Jesus for you donating 10 memberships. Appreciate that a lot. Very generous. Thank you. And I welcome. Why the says boiling hot? Oh, why the sea is like you cannot put a full sentences as a name and then force me to try to read it. I will mess it up. Bagaturi, Final Boss, True Grit Live, Broad 24, Surreal, Smoke, Do Night PV, Lil Stink, but Mark, Soul G, welcome. Thank you a lot. Chess is for you. Okay, when I change characters, those challenges keeps popping up again. I don't know why they do that, but it is happening. So currently, if you have any questions about energy and mixed weapons and elemental weapons, like that, for example, I cannot test it for you. Just whoever is joining at this moment, energy damage and elemental damage, which is poison damage, fire damage, and cryo damage, and energy damage, those are all bugged and do much lower damage than intended. The ballistic damage works fine, so today, in departments of weapon and stuff like that, I can only test fully ballistic. So Gauss Mini with Prime, regular minigun, could run Peppa Shaker with regular receiver, not the plasma one. It can be running minigun, which will work as perfectly fine for some testing. Regular minigun, surprisingly stronger than the Gauss. Oh, how well will the regular minigun do versus Grand Hunts with those changes? Let's test that quickly, and we are going back to armor. I will just grab one Grand. I want to see how regular minigun will do. 50 cal is not as powerful as regular minigun. I think 2 or 3 patches ago, regular minigun received a buff. So I think it's 3 patches ago when they did this AI weapon rebalancing. So in this time, minigun received quite a hefty buff and went up as #1 ballistic heavy gun. I'm on PC. Where am I going? There. They are not killing human builds with the update. They are just giving themselves a lot of extra work, as they do need to redo all the radiation in the world. They're killing them really well. Where's the boss? There is the boss. Yeah, smooth. It's smooth. Stop running! Sneaky little. Die. And now I need to be confirming with enter for some reason. I don't know why, but interact button doesn't work as confirmation for anything. I need to press enter every time. Where's my wheel? I have this wheel. What happened with... Okay, it's still broken. The emoji wheel is still broken. So I cannot access it. The mini is doing absolutely brilliant. If we'll have time, we'll check those new events, as they were updated too. Armor. There was a lot of surprising changes when this AI weapon rebalancing hit. Yeah, like regular plasma nerf, enclave buff. They undid this enclave buff after a while when they realized that they buffed the strongest weapon to be even stronger. So they undid that after. But they did that for a moment, yes. So now, back to armor topic. Look at my armor. First, what I'm wearing. Back to what I'm wearing. Aristocrat's reflective to achieve 100% reflection, which is really cool. I hope it's gonna stick through the first PTS update. I'm allowed to keep it, so I have 100% damage received to be reflected on enemies. That's how I'm killing Guardian shields so fast. As Guardian lost a lot of damage, so there is a downside to it. Like Guardian losing a lot of damage, you need to deflect much more to actually take down the shield, as it's not strong enough to kill its own shield otherwise. That's taking forever without it. That's why I crafted this armor. That was for the Guardian to be able to take down its shield fast. Now, resistances, you may already notice that they buffed them a lot, and those elemental are the default now. All the radiation and so on. So with max out Ironclad, I have max out bonus. My stats are almost 4k ballistic, almost 500 poison, 258. Okay, the 500 poison. Am I running? Where is that so high poison coming from? I think they buff poison resist. No, I don't have poison resist here. Is that from armor? Yeah, I think they buff poison resist on Vulcan. So Vulcan seems to be high poison resist armor. Normal cryo, normal fire. The same as hazmat, almost the same as hazmat suit in regards to radiation resistance. There's absolutely no point in wearing hazmat suit. You are better off wearing power armor. You get crazy high resistance across the board, in addition to radiation resistance. Hazmat suit, you have radiation resistance and nothing else. Troubleshooter is still good. It's just not needed. That's what I was running. I'm running Aristocrats on the Guardian. Troubleshooter is not needed on the Guardian. It lost so much damage. Like, you can use Troubleshooters if you want to save on Stimpaks, but other than that, there is no point. Like, Guardian not gonna kill you. You can have Aristocrats. Guardian is not gonna kill you when you are wearing a power armor, unless they buff Guardian again, as they nerf Guardian and other bosses in this update. So they like redoing armor, redoing enemy damages to match the armor changes. A lot of work. Like, they gave themselves a lot of work. I'll be honest. I'm not saying developers are not working. They're working really hard to achieve this goal. We just don't know yet what's the point. That's an elusive thing. Maybe they cannot disclose what's the point. It's possible that they cannot disclose. There is my last bastion. It's supposed to be 3 different effects, but they didn't do it retroactively. So those special torso I can only see at locker. I will go to the locker in a moment. I didn't scrap. I have some random stuff I need to scrap. Oh, someone is dropping the nuke. So we'll see the nuke zone. Supposedly they did redo radiation on the nuke zone. So we'll see. I'm on a ghoul, but you will see the reverse of damage. Like, how fast my glow bar is going up, that's how fast human health will be going down. Just on reverse. So we'll see how they redid that. How much time? 1 minute. Okay, I wanted to go over under armors as they changed them again, but there is. Oh, okay, we have time. That will be boss here. So we have time. I don't need to join as soon as the fight starts. The nuke is not hitting me, so I'm safe. So under armor. They said that they buffed them, the linings. Why was it taking so long? So let's see. The linings. A little bit more. Okay, how impactful will that be? It's a little bit higher numbers. They gave it a little bit of a boost. It's still not as impactful, like the lining to make a huge difference. It helps now. Like 77 is quite significant amount of protection. The styles, they didn't change. So styles are the same as I showed last time, so we don't need to stop on that. The styles are generally a good idea. It just should be other way around. Styles should be for resistance, and linings should be for special, as we're all learning those linings to get special, not resistances, so they reverse that. Now the best... Okay, the best... Okay, one of the best. Secret Service with proper linings. It can go ballistic up to 72. And energy can go up to 42. Let's say decent. And the best one, so Enclave is now the best for resistances. 72 ballistic, and energy can go to 44. This is like overall the best. High energy, high ballistic, little bit of elemental. But there is a penalty to action points, so something in exchange for highest resistances. Hannah and Lucas, thank you a lot for 10 quid. Appreciate that. Thank you a lot, Hannah and Lucas. This is the armor. Now let's go to the event and we start testing regular armor, the unique ones. There's a bunch of unique ones. Where's my power armor? Is there anyone doing this event? Yeah, there is someone there. Okay, I'm coming. So that's not Rangers. I just forgot to rename it. That's Reflective. Aristocrats Reflective. No longer Rangers. There we go. The big guy. Not torso. Where is chest? I need to target chest. There. Absolutely melt stuff with regular minigun. So I'm waiting. I can give myself glow. Or maybe not. No, I don't want a little bit of glow. Why it's not working? Is that lag or something? Doesn't work. Cannot drink it. Why I cannot drink it? Okay, that's another Pip-Boy bug. They changing some under the hood stuff in regards to Pip-Boy, and looks like there are effects. It's not working anymore. So I cannot give myself glow. There is no new meta for the Guardian yet, as energy damage is bugged, so we cannot test it. I think the event lag is causing all of that. There's a lot of lag. The server lag, I mean, not the game lagging, the server lagging. Yeah, it's true. They did more changes in last year than the first 6 years. Absolutely true. Where's the loot? Excuse me. Where's the loot? What they did to events? Nothing drops loot. What happened, Bethesda? What happened here? Cannot loot anything. There's loot as there are meat piles. Just cannot see it. What you did to events? Did my rewards at least have been delivered or not? Not even rewards? I didn't even get rewards. So, something broke here. Something broken. So as I said, a lot of work to implement those changes. Somehow it broke the reward drops. Somehow it broke the reward. Now I got glow. Now my glow appeared. Maybe this reward will appear 5 minutes later. I don't know. I could... Oh, wait. There's... The button appeared, but it's thinking. Okay, maybe too much loot overloaded the server or something? I don't know what happened. But I cannot loot and I'm not getting event rewards. Another $5 to chests for you, and the message... I always think about your make it rain build during this event. Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I remember that. Make it rain build was really fun. I enjoy making it and killing this boss. First time when NUKED launcher was the most overpowered. With make it rain. Killing it from afar. Where is this nuke zone? There. A little bit further. I want to see radiation. I want to see this radiation. Okay, so that's the radiation. On the reverse, that's a lot. Okay, imagine reverse for human. Running in nuke zone in power armor with 1200 radiation resistance. And you are getting 6 rats. 6 rats. They need to tune down the nuke zone. Is that intended? Like, as a human, you will need to use perks and stuff. Is Radex even working to stopping that? Okay, let's pop some Radex diluted or Radex regular. Radex regular. We'll slow it down to 5. That doesn't make sense. So this is only ingest rat, so still only for food. So that doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. That's definitely a buff for me as a ghoul, as I can get passive glow in the nuke zone while wearing a power armor. So here as a ghoul, yes, that's a buff, but for my other human character, that's a nerf, so it's not needed at all, in my opinion. My ghoul will enjoy it, but how does it matter if it doesn't feel right? Like, I'm okay on my ghoul. I already made builds that are self-glowing, so I don't need passively get radiation from environment while wearing power armor. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. The rat shield and other stuff are a little bit better, but it's... The thing about rat resist... Oh, now it's 2000. How is it lower in the nuke zone? What? Wait, what? Or did it took so long for it to update to a proper value? Why am I not on a team? Okay, 2k. Where's this nuke zone? Still 2k, okay. I think it took a while to update my resistances after this boss fight. Yeah, the radiation changes all over the board. Hazmat not doing much. It's 5 to 6 in power armor. It will be 4 to 5 in hazmat suit. There's like no point switching to hazmat suit to get 1 rat less than in power armor. Doesn't feel right at all. Those radiation changes do not feel right. I don't know why they are being done. I don't know. Honestly. I was trying to figure it out. I couldn't, so there must be some secret. Now, going back to armor. So we have this selection of heavy and different armors. They change some resistances. Buffsmith is very high ballistic. Brotherhood Recon is higher ballistic. What's the point of Buffsmith? It's still not the highest. So Brotherhood Recon is higher. Heavy combat is balanced. It's about the same energy as ballistic, so heavy combat will be balanced armor. Heavy metal is the highest possible ballistic. Heavy radar. It's somehow highest fire resistance. Heavy robot. Yeah, similar to Buffsmith. Secret Service is kind of balanced. A little bit ballistic than energy, but kind of balanced. Light, medium, there is like no point to run light, but covered scout, I would like to know resistances. Covered scout is balanced. Okay, so that's fine, as that will be for stealth. So covered scout armors are balanced. Now, where are those unique armor pieces? They took the one that was craftable. Maybe we need to grab them all from the locker. I will see the locker. So Arctic Marine should be the highest cryo, and it is the highest cryo. Civil Engineer, and I'm checking chest pieces, as those are the most impactful. Civil Engineer is high energy. Okay, Civil Engineer maybe higher in ranks, as energy is energy is more important and most armor has it lower. Chinese stuff. So we were already testing that. 2300 with max out ironclad. A bit more than power armor, not much. Helmet does nothing really. Locker. You need to make a trip to a locker. Okay, so here are the uniques, but they gave us them at level 40 for some reason. This armor weighs twice as much and provides 35% more protection, which is not particularly impressive. And you cannot change legendary effects on those. They gave us 100 claim tokens. I don't know for what this is. I will grab them. Are you kidding me? I cannot even take it all. Okay, claim tokens need to be picked up one by one. Last stand. This is interesting one. This one gives you 50% of your evade chance as damage reduction. You can no longer evade. So maximum evade chance is around 50% or so. So that would be 25% damage reduction, which is interesting. Agility, evade chance, those are good stars. The first, not good, but doesn't matter too much. So you can live with one off star. So this is interesting, the last stand. Last Bastion is changing to reduce incoming explosive damage by 15%. Accuracy increases up to 35% as health decreases. Maybe. That's bolstering. That's the new bolstering effect on the first star. Silver lining. Damage reflection. But no aristocrats on the first star. So kind of the same thing as aristocrats, but there is no aristocrats on it. I don't know why. Stand fast. Damage resistance increases up to 50 as speed increases. Yo, total speed increases, like bonus speed. I have 13% bonus speed, it's looked like from it. Or maybe it's just not 1-to-1. Maybe I have 25 and I'm getting half of it. That's Chameleon. Not particularly strong effect. There's Potion of Exploration and Knowledge. I already drank those potions. The Roadkill is one of the new. Hitting animal corpses, restore health and hunger. And there was one more that was craftable and disappeared. That I was really eager to test it. With damage increasing as you are taking damage. That was interesting one. Why would I eat animal corpses to restore hunger? Health and hunger. Like, you already have cannibal if you really want to eat stuff. This is for animal corpses. For most of them, I don't see much of a use case. The most interesting, in my opinion, is the evade one. So you can get damage reduction, quite a big one out of it. Quite a big damage reduction. 25% is significant damage reduction. Just from this one chest piece, you can still stack it with other damage reduction pieces. Like if you are a ghoul, you can craft other limbs with Lucid. Or if you are a human, you can craft it with Overeaters or Bolstering or something else. For Blooded build, that can be great. Like getting Torso with 25% damage reduction. That's not as powerful as Emergency Protocols on Power Armor, which is 50%. But 25 is not bad. And you will no longer lose, I think you will no longer lose action points. I will take this one. I think you will no longer lose action points when Doji is equipped. I want to test that. We'll see. So that's the most interesting one. As others, not so much. But this one is interesting. And on good armor. They are giving us as well all the effects. I wanted to test Lucid here, so I will grab that. We'll test Lucid set versus non-Lucid set. More of them. I don't really need them at this moment. And this is heavy, so I'm not taking everything out. Why did they added those tokens? Let's try to exchange those tokens first. I will see why there are 4 abandoned mineshaft. Let's exchange those claim tokens. Did they added new rewards to claim tokens or something? The potions are unique to the test server. They will not be added to the main game. The potions are for testers to make it faster. Which is a really good idea, adding those potions. Jackpot. Oh. That's why. I got some Trail Warden. It's giving legendaries now. Yes, reduction is calculated now after resistance. Like they redid all the math in regards to armor. So I got plan for welcome mats, some ammo, some scrap, assassin's pipe pistol, that's just assassin pipe pistol. But then I got Trail Warden. Throwing weapon damage. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. And it has food, drink, and chem weight reduction. The most important for most of my characters to be able to move. Throwing weapon damage can be interesting. Knives and so on are already doing quite good. With this effect, they can actually be very usable. I kind of like it. So bad it's medium. I would prefer heavy. This is medium. Still very high ballistic resistance. I would probably mix and match it with something that's high energy resistance on limbs. That's cool. That's why they gave us those tokens. Yeah, this is really cool. I need to say, this is why I'm positively surprised. Not overpowered. Excuse me. It's not overpowered. It's not like it's gonna break the game or anything like that. But in the same time, has a use case that is cool. Hat trick and knives or some more powerful weapons like tomahawks. Very cool. Very cool. I like that. I don't know if that's gonna work with grenades, as it doesn't say grenades, it says throwing weapons, which indicates not really a grenade. But maybe, who knows? Now we need to do a test for Lucid. Popping Guardian with a knife, you can feel it. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe we'll be killing Guardian with knives. Full throwing build will be possible with this armor piece, which is nice. Now let's craft some armor for tests. It's the buffsmith. Who cares? I need 2 pieces of each. Not 1, 2. See if Lucid is working. For Lucid to test, I need to be as well perfectly sane. Okay, that's done. Modify one set with Lucid, other will leave alone. I wanted 1 star intentionally. It must be only Lucid. Don't want anything else on them. Nothing else, just Lucid. Currently 6%. It is showing correctly. Let's see if it's working correctly. Okay. Full set regular, full set Lucid. What will be our test subject? I will take a robot, maybe. Oh, I forgot to account for the fact I cannot move. Okay, you know what? We'll equip this armor when we'll be there. So I don't need to move. What I was wearing. This nocturnal. Okay. We'll switch it at a robot fight. Not the big guardian robot. The small robot. Tester robot. Oh, water gun unfortunately only worked very briefly. You cannot kill enemies with water gun. That was cool. The water gun damage was only on the test server and only because AI was doing rebalancing and somehow decided that NUKED gun supposed to do way more damage. Elementalist is very good, yes, with the changes. Currently it doesn't boost ballistic resistance for some reason, but all other resistances. It may be accidental that ballistic is not being boosted. But even if that will be the case, it's still fine. Because it's boosting a lot of energy, all elemental, and radiation. Okay, armor. Switch to regular buffsmith. And let's see how much damage I'm taking. Slow but steady amount of damage. We'll wait until my ghoul bar will be exhausted, so see how much per salvo or per bump I will be taking. Now I cannot really see values. Okay, we'll see how much per salvo. In percentage, maybe. Easier to remember. Come on, the break is over. Fire. Okay, that was like 80 per bump. About 30 per salvo. Now it's continuous fire. Okay, there will be a bump now. 80 or less. I think it's less per salvo now than it was. Do the bump. I think the Lucid is working. Come on, can you do the bump? Doesn't want to do the bump anymore. I'm losing only like 20 per salvo. I was losing more probably. I will need to find enemy that does single shot damage. This guy stopped doing its favorite attack. Why are you not doing your favorite attack anymore? They cripple you too much or something? I will move closer. Maybe that will entice it. Oh, that was regular melee attack, not the bump. Bump is power attack. Now you did bump when I was not expecting it and not looking at numbers. Okay, good night. We'll switch to a different target. I think it's working. I feel like I'm taking less damage with Lucid. But to confirm it 100%, we'll find some single shot enemy. Is Muffman a single shot? Muffman is not single shot. We'll find some melee enemy. There's variety of enemies in this place, so it'll be good. Muffman, are you a single shot? Oh, I'm jumping more than fighting. We'll get a better subject. Melee enemies probably the best, they're consistent. Which one do we want? The fly? No. Maybe Wendigo? I will keep the Wendigo. So now I have the Lucid one. Okay, it's doing like 20 damage consistently. Nice job. So 20 damage regular melee attacks. Now if we switch that. I think it's more now. More like 30. But it's still Stimpack healing ongoing. Yeah, it's close to 30 damage now. So Lucid is working. So I'm going from exactly 20 damage to close to 30. So yeah, Lucid is working. At least on this public test server. Maybe on live too. Okay, Lucid is working. That's confirmed. We don't need both Smith armor anymore. Can get rid of it. Now I wanted to test this, which one? Last stand. We mix that in with those limbs. So last stand. Damage reduction. Evade as damage. Is that even showing in the stats to be easier to find? No? Maybe it's not showing here. What is that? Why there are two numbers? Okay, it will not show here, but that's fine. I'm gonna temporarily add dodgy, as I want to know if my AP will be consumed. Maybe it would be best on robot as it's firing fast. So let's refresh the robot. Blood it worth it? Yes, depends what you are doing. Especially for intelligence bonus, for experience farming is worth it. For some builds that use a lot of action points, it's worth it too. For extra damage, if your build is fine already to tank stuff, so extra damage there with Nerd Rage, The blooded prefix is not really worth it for most weapons unless you are running launcher, so that's other option now. As two-shot is no longer the strongest. Let's say you are running rocket launcher build or so on, you can go blooded, nerd rage, and blooded prefix. So blooded is definitely still there in the menu. I want dodgy and I want evasive. And where is the ghoul evade attacks? Hyper reflexes. That can be good to maintain glow on non-power armor ghoul. Now I just need to see if I can consume this spoiled food again. Yes, I can. Is it willing to appear? This guy's +2 allows hostile faction interact. Why +2? Okay, those values sometimes are ridiculous. I tested Gauss Mini, yes, it's in the beginning of the live stream. I will clip it later and post it as a clip on YouTube. For everyone who doesn't want to watch entire live stream, just the Gauss Mini test will be clipped. Two-shot is still good for the launcher, it's just not best. Blooded is better. Junkies is better. Not by a huge amount, a little bit. The test now is to see if my action points will be draining. And no, it's not. So that's great. The question is it working? That's a little bit harder to figure out. Because it's not showing anywhere in my stats, so question, is this effect working? I'm definitely not evading, so evade is definitely disabled. Am I getting damage reduction? Hopefully. I don't have very high evade chance, so I don't know how much I will have. Get 9% from that, 20% from ghoul. I'm like 30, it's like 15% damage reduction, so it will not be huge. Yeah, but it's not draining action points. So this is good. Nice Centribute. This is very interesting one. So you can run basically evade stuff without draining your action points. You translate it into damage reduction, which is cool. What I was running. And equipped something. Oh, this one. And this one. Okay, fixed. How will the chest be obtainable? I don't really know about all of them. I'm guessing they will probably drop from some kind of packages or new events and so on. As retroactively, they will not update it. You may tell by the name that this last stand and other unique armor pieces, those are dropping from quest lines, but they said they are not able to update them retroactively. So if you already own last stand, that's a 1-star armor, it will not have a new effect. You will need to acquire a new one, which I don't yet know how we'll acquire. Here on test server, we just grab them from the locker. But how it will be in practice, like I know some of the armors, as we just grabbed one, drop from coin exchange machines at abandoned mineshafts. So maybe more of them would be dropping there. Now let's see the new events. Swarm of Suitors. The Peppa Shaker plan is exclusive drop from Gram Cookout events, seasonal ones. But the Peppa Shaker itself is tradable. So someone can craft it for you and you can grab it. If Peppa Shaker will be pushed to number 1, I will definitely be selling them in my camp vendor very overpriced so I can get caps and buy legendary modules. Oh, water didn't load yet. Unique opportunity to have a view. Oh, water loaded. Unique opportunity to have a view on this area without water. When it didn't load. I need to switch armor back. Doing quite good with my minigun. Did they change anything on this event? Maybe not. Looks the same as always. Maybe enemies have slightly higher level? Yes, the plan for Peppa Shaker and Peppa Shaker itself, both tradable. The cookout with Gram is always in the summer, that's guaranteed. But sometimes we have a bonus one during the year. Who knows when? Once a year it's guaranteed, but bonus one is not guaranteed. Seems like it went faster. And I dropped 2 1-stars instead of 1. Yeah, it was not much different than what we are used to. See Distant Thunder, like activities are old events renamed. Let's see Distant Thunder. Okay, eliminate Scourge, so the objective is the same. Actually quite quickly kill themselves. I should be running my power armor, they will kill themselves even faster. This aristocrat's power armor with reflective is absolutely brilliant. What's the best armor for ghouls? Same as for humans. There is no difference anymore. They added high, like in regards if you are asking for this patch, of course, they added relatively high radiation resistance to most armors. There is no best for ghouls that is different than for humans. How many scourges? Yeah. Where is this one? There. Daniel, thank you a lot for 25 Polish zloty, and the message is thanks for the tip with regular minigun. At least I can kill stuff quickly again in Burning Springs. You're welcome. Chainsaw long bow bar. That's okay. That's different rewards that were before. So now this one just drops a mod box. Okay. Patrol duty. The only problem with those activities, I'm afraid I will have. Why am I inside? I will have enclave activities less often. I hope not. I don't know why they are nerfing eviction. Yeah, that's true. There would be less legendaries, especially that headhunts are already a better way of getting a lot of legendaries. Like running a team of people with grand hunts and headhunts, you get way more legendaries. Wait, I supposed to be inside? I need to activate this event probably in my Pip-Boy. It's asking me to get outside. Patrol duty. Failed. Okay, thank you, game. Event failed, so why is it here? Why is it on the list? If it's failed. Okay, what about leader of the pack? Yeah, the enclave activities are way better for mod boxes, especially that they can drop Gatling plasma rare mods now. But they don't seem to appear so often. Will not be able to do collision course in private, I don't think so. Unless this one is still on the trigger, I'm not sure. I can go there and see. Oh, I failed when I left. Oh, okay, so that's my bad. So that's my bad then. I just followed the marker. Where are those wolf packs? Over there. Someone is chasing them. Going to help. Come on, countdown. Maybe I don't need to go there. They're doing really good, so I just wait. And then I move to the next location already. See the map. Yeah, they after it, so I can already move there. As that will be the final one. Or do I need to wait until it dies? Probably not. All enclave events drop mods now. Yeah, perfect. Alpha. Did the alpha grew up? Looks bigger. Or maybe not, but it's a 3-star now. Alpha was never legendary. Maybe it did grow up. I think it looks bigger. So Alpha is a 3-star now. And drops some plan and meat. Still patrol duty is here, but I failed it. So how is that still there? Let me switch to patch notes for a moment. We'll switch the view to patch notes so I know if I didn't miss anything. Need to find the patch notes. Where are the patch notes? I went to follow.com and I don't see it. Oh, wait, there it is. We'll switch the camera and you will see that too. Wrong camera. No. Oh, weight of... Okay. That I didn't check. Weight of armor and power armor. That I wanted to check. Okay, that was quick. I knew I forgot something. Probably more than just that. Wrong camera again. This one. Weight of armor. Did I test Elder's Mark? No, not yet. Oh, you can restart activities? Oh, I did not notice that. So that's new. I will need to go back there and test it. But first, how heavy is armor? I'm wearing it, so it's 0. But weight in stash, I think it got lighter. What's my other set? Okay, they definitely reduced the weight of the spy armor. That was before this patch. That was 25 or 26 pounds. Now it's 12, and in stash it's 6. Okay, that's good. Okay, they made armor much lighter. Yeah, those weight counts. Yeah, they reduced the weight greatly. So that's actually a very welcome change. They reduced the armor weight a lot. Wasn't expecting that, but it happened. So that's good. Okay, there is something good. There is something to sweeten the deal. Don't know if that will compensate for everything else that's going on, but that's a good thing. Everything much lighter. Like my excavator is 8.4 pounds. In stash, it's 4.2. So mostly there are under 10 pounds. Some of them, the more endgame ones, fully modded, are over 10. The Vulcan is heaviest. But overall, all of them lighter with exception of Vulcan than on life. And half weight in stash. That's huge. That's a huge win. Okay, this is really good. Jason Brown, thank you a lot for joining Turtles Army. Appreciate the membership. Thank you for the support and welcome. May the show be with you. Thank you very much. Now, next on the list. Resistances slightly adjusted. We took a look on that already overall, and yeah, they are a little bit better now. I didn't test every power armor. Are those differences significant? Let's see. Are those differences significant? Oh, I just need to place any frame to see other power armors based on the chest pieces. How does it look like? Excavator. Already solid. Even excavator is solid. 600 and limbs are half of that, so that's easy math. Hellcat. Hellcat really high ballistic, with ballistic damage reduction and very high ballistic overall. XO1. High energy. Relatively good overall, but high energy. Raider. Just weak overall. Which was expected. Strangler Heart. Balanced. Strangler Heart balanced with relatively high poison and other elemental. T45. Oh wait, wrong level. Slightly better than Raider, so that's supposed to probably be like that. T51B. balanced. With high cryo resistance. Is cryo resistance needed? T60. T60 overall high. T65. Very high ballistic and radiation. What is that? What's the V63 doing here? It's not a power armor, is it? Does it make any sense? What's that V63? I don't know. The resistances are very low. Whatever that is. Ultrasight. Yeah. The highest radiation. Radiation doesn't really matter much. I don't know how they make it. How they want to make it important. I have no idea. The Union. High fire resist. And high poison. Relatively low cryo. And poison resistance still on the set. So will be very high poison, very high fire. Relatively high energy. So Union will be very good. Comparing to Vulcan. Vulcan is as well high poison and high fire. But Union will have higher poison thanks to bonus set and higher fire. But not as high ballistic and energy. So ballistic energy, that's the highest overall on Vulcan. Which makes sense as that's rate by armor. With relatively low radiation resistance, but doesn't matter. Like it's already beside the point. Vulcan is still the best. But Union is really good too. I think will be good regardless what kind of power armor you are running now. It will be still good after the patch. The resistances go up, the damage mitigation is being removed, but it will be still fine. Are the armor changes good for Iron Fist and Tesla bracers? I don't think that will be affected at all. Tesla bracers, if I'm not mistaken, are not changed. No, it's still the same. Unarmed energy damage. So Tesla bracers remain the same, so that will not change. Iron Fist will not change. There will be no difference. Oh, I did receive eventually those rewards from the Morat event. Let's go there and see if enemy rewards spawned or despawned or what happened there. Chinese stealth armor I already tested. It's like hazmat suit that doesn't work like regular hazmat, like 1500 radiation resist. It doesn't work. Okay, there's no loot. This area just broke due to this event. The loot probably already despawned. or never spawned. But event rewards were eventually delivered to my inventory, so that's something. Okay, what's next? So this increased radiation resistance, that's so insignificant. It doesn't do anything. Okay, roadkill will take a look, just for role players. Those are very insignificant. Oh, damage reduction against our own attacks. How well that does work. Let's see. Aristocrats is the king now, yes. Unless they change something, for now Aristocrats is absolutely amazing. Burning Club still stronger than regular bows? Probably, it looks like quite high. Elder's Mark, yeah. I will need to test that too. There it is, Broadsider. So for Broadsider, its cast effect is a huge improvement. But still, like the problem with this one, I cannot put explosive on the second star. Let's see if they fix that. And if not, I will use Grand Finale. Did they fix that? Or not? As they were tinkering with the cursed effect, so who knows? They fixed that! Oh wow! They fixed that! I can put explosive on it. Okay, this is huge. You can put all effects on it as it's supposed to be. Cool. They fixed that. Okay, we're finding some good changes too. Not all is bad. I found some really good change. Now, can I survive a shot from this beast? That's a total different story. Normally I cannot survive a shot from this beast. Let's take 50, that would be enough. Reverse our onslaught. We don't need that. We are reversing onslaught for Broadsider. Gunslinger master. Reversed. Broadsider equipped. Reload. Oh. Demo expert. Perfecto. Can I survive it? A damage of 3,235. Can I survive it? Okay, the moment of truth. I get kind of... Still way too much damage. What about in power armor? But I survived. I survived. Barely though. What about in power armor? Why is it flashing? And now? How the same? What? doesn't make any sense. What do you mean the same? It's hitting too hard. Like, it's bypassing. Look. Okay, they made it 90% res damage. But it's bypassing all my armor. So, okay, it should be 3k something. How does that work? How does that work? But there's supposed to be 90% less damage versus self. Doesn't look like it. And I do have Hardy equipped. I don't know. Okay. But let's see what enemies have to say about this weapon. So that's a solid buff to it. With explosive being available and cursed effect change. Let's summon a Grand Hand. Am I reflecting damage to myself? No, that's not possible. The reflect was not triggered. Do I have a poster? No. I bet without Hardy would be probably no difference. It feels like self-inflicted damage is only reduced by 90%, but not reduced by my armor or anything else. So it's actually not much different in our life, a little bit less. But let's see how much enemies will take. Maybe enemy will take like 10k damage per shot, who knows? I need to install Jetpack. Doing 8k per shot, but where is the tough guy? That's the one. They have absolutely no chance of survival. So if I'm doing like 13k per shot, so maybe it is 400 after my armor and 90% reduction. Who knows? Maybe it is that. This guy almost died from attacking me. Will I do more if I go for a headshot? It used to be no difference. No difference. So this didn't change. Headshots are not needed. But yeah, this is a beast. Good that I kept this broadside. I think I kept it on live too. The cursed broadside is crazy, and I'm guessing harpoon gun gonna hit quite hard too. Cursed shovel, harpoon gun, and rest of the family of cursed weapons. Oh, there's headhunt. I do have ironclad on, yes. It's possible to survive radiation, but it's the same method as on live. It's already possible to survive in the nuke zone, being a human, but that involves running what rats, so being full health. If you want to survive nuke zone, being a bloodied build, there is like no way, especially after these changes. I'm hitting them hard. The 20k hit. Anyone survived? Okay, it's all dead already. Only one guy? Where's the rest of them? Where did it disappear? Oh, they are tough. If I can hit and not miss. One shot. Loyal wingman. 1/3 of the health. Where are you, loyal wingman? Are you dead? Where did you go? Oh, there are you. Let's try critical. Right. So that's 3 shots for those headhunt legendaries. Dropping all the stuff I don't need. This is powerful. Let's see what's next on the list. I'm not sure how this 90% less damage actually works. Greatly decrease the condition damage weapons. I don't want to be blocking. I don't know why they put so much effort in this rework blocking mechanic. Like, I don't want to do that at all. Don't see the point. Not only on the events, usually enemies are all dead before a melee player gets there. But then you will spend the valuable time blocking instead of hitting them? I don't know. Oh yeah, the portable power, now the movement speed increase. I should incorporate that to my build. And how much stagger is 30 frame reducing? Okay, let's see that. Portable power strength perk. I think they moved it to strength last time. It used to be portable power used to be intelligence. Is that now? It's not. Wait, maybe it is intelligence. What? Where is this perk? Am I blind? Crusher blocker. Where is portable power? Not here. No, it's not here. Where is it? Oh, this. Oh, I need to take it again. Or maybe I never took it. I don't have it. I would need to unequip something to stick it in. I need 3 points. Okay, for now I give up on easy target. I want this portable power. %30 movement speed while wearing power armor. It's nice. The cap is now 150, so you could use that. Although, under charisma, there is squad maneuvers, that's 20%. How much do we need? Do we need 30? I could run squad maneuvers and rank 1 of portable power, probably to hit the cap. How can I figure out what's my total speed bonus? Oh, I know how. For a second, I will switch this perk to swift-footed, or How is it called? Swift-footed? You don't have it? Oh, there's no way you don't have it. No, that's different name. Fast Fighter. Okay, not Swift-footed. Fast Fighter. They change those names too often and perks, and I'm getting confused. Fast Fighter. Maybe that will show me how much speed I have. It will not. Oh, come on. How can I see what's my speed? Are you for real? How do I figure out what's my speed bonus? What's the speed checker? I will not be sprinting to figure it out. Why cannot see my total speed? Speed Demon gives me 25, so I only need 25 more to hit the cap. So now it's over the cap. There is no easy way to figure out what's my speed bonus. I was thinking this perk gonna show me how much reload speed I'm getting, so I will know what's my speed bonus. But I will not. Then second perk, what was that? That second one. That was Sturdy Frame. Sturdy Frame here, is that Strength 2? I think Strength 2. I don't have Sturdy Frame. I don't have. Maybe they just scrap them and we need to take... What does it mean 50% harder to stagger? That means nothing. Bethesda, what does that mean? 50% harder to stagger. I don't like this type of descriptions. Like, what is that? If that would be 50% chance to avoid stagger, that would make sense. But what is it harder? Like, if enemy try hard enough, he will stagger me anyway, but it will be a Radroach, I would be immune. I don't know what does it mean. I will equip it, so maybe we'll figure out. What does it mean being harder to stagger? Let's see what Yaoguai has to say about it. Can Yaoguai try hard enough or not? Hey Yaoguai, could you test that for me? How hard is it to stagger me? I got staggered. I forgot about that. Forgot I'm running reflective armor. But I got staggered. So I don't know what that means that I'm harder to stagger. Any difference in first person when I approach? I got staggered again. So I have no idea. This is pointless perk. If I cannot avoid staggers, being harder to stagger means nothing to me. Okay, that's another waste. Okay, what else on the list? Pip-Boy performance. Pip-Boy is so buggy still. I hope they can nail it before the release. So those Gatling Plasma mods supposed to be at Enclave activities. I don't know if we have any. Gauss Minigun Nerf we already tested. Oh, they move under armor to armor tab. So those are original patch notes. We did video about them about a month ago when they were released. Just looking if I didn't miss anything. So they did full reward pulse update. Caps, fixed amounts. Okay. Okay. Back in. At least I don't need to fight Yao guys to kill them anymore if those changes will go through. Melee enemies just die. Dangerous pastimes. Oh, drop connection. I wanted to see Enclave activity. No jetpack. Do I have jetpack on my regular armor? I do. Okay, luck. For this event, I really need a jetpack. Oh, ran out of AP. Is it broken? Oh, maybe enter. No. Interact button do not work. Enter do not work. That just control issue, or I think Daniel cannot do it either. What if I plug in the controller? Switching to controller to see if that will let me press the button. Okay, I'm on controller. Orient. No, still doesn't work. They broke the drop connection. Okay, so it's not possible. I'm on controller, still nothing. Ah, freaking. Okay, never mind. I don't want to play on controller then. Okay. But it doesn't list any possible rewards. I would like it if they will put like possible rewards somewhere on the screen. I can click on those, but it doesn't really tell me much. Is there like a button to tell more? Extend the window? There is none. Did they update it pastimes? Is this event working? Yeah, they definitely have lots of work to do with this patch. With all the changes. I doubt they can do it all before the patch will drop. Like this, it's not possible. There is too much to be done. Some bugs will remain. If some bugs will not remain until release in March, I would be really surprised. From my experience, they will not be able to fix all the bugs. There's too many. I don't know if people will be even able to report them all. When there is so many, there's always problems with reporting. They have now 125 levels. Where's the staircase? This area is so dark. I'll be waiting here. They upgraded those lost champions. Look at them, level 125. Whoa, they die so fast when they shoot me. With my aristocrat's reflective armor. They die so fast if they shoot me. And now someone else killed them too. I could one-shot them with my broadside, I bet, probably. If there would be another wave, I will try to one-shot them with broadside. I do like the changes to the weight of armor, yes. Now, since they reduce it further, that makes sense. And yeah, I can store a lot of stuff. Yeah, I can easily one-shot them with my broadsider. This broadsider is intense. The curse changes for broadsider are perfect. More damage. More damage on my broadsider. And now explosive is available. Ha! It's a beauty. I need to say, it's a beauty. I'm gonna be maining that when this patch drops. Unless they nerf it. They can still change their mind about Curse update. Who knows? But if they don't, I'm gonna be maining this broadsider. Stop running away. Oh, there's a crab already. Stuck. Oh, crab here. Oh, half of the health. Half of the health, single broadside shot on the crab. Uh-oh. Electricity. I need help too now. But I killed the crab. Thank you. Oh, new player title. Charged. Curious cultist blade. It's normal stuff. No, that's nothing new here. Dropping. Drop connection broken. Patrol duty still here? Can I really reset it? Let's go there. Let me see if I can reset it. There is no option to reset it. What if I reject it? I don't think there is an option to reset it. Now it just disappeared from here. That didn't really reset it, just disappeared from the list. So it cannot be reset. Okay. Any questions? Oh, is the Guardian still immune to explosions? Let's see. Overeater increases defense. Yes. Oh, Barclay, you unlocked Lucid? Congratulations. Just want to see if Guardian is still immune to explosions or not. Has Lucid changed at all? No. What do you think? Did they change it? My bet is still immune to explosions. But we'll see. Gauss Mini is bad. Compared to its competition, of course. It's still working. There's nothing special. During the shield phase, it doesn't do anything, but that's normal. Let's see if after it will be doing something. Jesus for you, thank you a lot for 10 bucks, appreciate that. And the message is, big thanks to Daniel for running the raid with me yesterday. I think I died in the second stage every single run. Awesome that you completed. Daniel is a good helper. Yeah, still immune. Still immune. Abandon. Still immune to explosions. Can I leave on time? Yeah. Managed to leave. Are those changes healthy to the game? I already said, most of those changes, in my opinion, are for the exercise of making changes. I don't see the point to them. That was my honest opinion. I don't know why it's happening. There may be a point, we just don't know it yet. Maybe some future content, as they mentioned, requires it. I don't know how and why. At this moment, there is no real point into it. With exception of those unique pieces, like I like those. This is a fun twist to existing stuff. So I like those. Like this stuff that boosts throwing weapon damage. That's cool. That I like. That adds enjoyment and content. Changing values, removing reductions and replacing them with exercise of reducing radiation hazards in the world instead. I don't see the point of that. Yeah, I'm running the minigun. Minigun is still good. Regular one. The Gauss Mini, not so much. Is there anything else I'm supposed to test? Let me know if I forgot any. I'm looking at the chat right now, so if you have any questions, the Twitch on YouTube, drop them now. What's the verdict on the recon bonus? You mean Last Stand, this unique piece? It's cool. I was using it. It's cool because you can run damage reduction instead of evade, and dodgy is not eating your action points. So you have damage reduction without losing action points. That's cool. This one really cool. It can be easily paired with entire set. Even though the prefix is bad and cannot be changed, it's still cool. Elder's Mark. Okay, you wanted Elder's Mark. Yeah, I have one, so we'll test that. Secret Service versus Civil Engineer. They have a little bit different top resistances. Okay, if I exit Power Armor, you can see that top resistances change around. Like me running full set of Secret Service, I have relatively high ballistic. I'm struggling a little bit in Department of Energy resistance, and I could run Civil Engineer to have much higher energy. So it will depend what enemies will be most popular and most deadly. That will be the thing. I will not be adjusting the builds for Elder's Mark specifically, as this build is quite good for all weapons. We just grab one. With anti-armor, I think. Anti-armor was already really good in new area. Now it has extra damage. That's the Elder's Mark. We need 45 ammo. I will try it without stealth. If it's gonna work without stealth, then it's still a beast. We'll grab a Grand Hunt and we'll see. I bet it's probably still a beast. I don't have direct contact with devs, no. I can do the same thing as you. I could type a post on Discord with my opinion. But it's not valued more than yours. So you can do the same. I don't have extra standing with Bethesda to achieve anything. Yes, PlayStation and Xbox, you cannot play on PTS, but you can still give your feedback if you join a Discord for public test server based on what you are watching on streams. There's a lot of people testing and streaming, so you can access that relatively easily. Wait, I wanted headshots in VATS. They happen to be invisible. Yeah, it's still melting everything. No problem. I need to take care of this invisible... Oh. How they hit so hard? Oh, I know how. The blocker was removed. That's how they hit so hard with those hammers. The blocker was removed. Let's try to sneak without sneak perks. Yeah, even on Invisible One, I'm doing good damage. Now let's see on Visible One. Yeah, it's doing good damage even though I'm detected. No! Go away with this hammer! Yeah, it's still melting. Would be a little bit better if I would change the build. I don't really want to. Elder's Mark will be just a little bit more ammo efficient with the changes. We are firing slightly slower with a little bit more damage per bullet. That may be actually an improvement. Like it's this fire rate is still very high, like 134, so it's not low. It's not a low fire rate, it's 134. They changed it slightly. Who knows if Elder's Mark will get nerfed or not? We never know. I'm curious what they will do about Gauss. My bet is they will slightly... Oh, this is impossible to finish now if you don't have ghouls. Radiation Rumble is ghouls only. So you need a ghoul to run tunnels. Human gonna die there even in hazmat suit. You need ghouls to run tunnels. Until they redo this area and reduce the radiation hazard in the tunnels. Alright, I think I tested everything that I wanted to on the public test server. So I will not be just randomly running around. I don't want to add length to this live stream in case someone wants to rewatch it later and is interested in seeing the changes. So I will finish that in here, so it's nice, concise, with all the changes. Later on, of course, if we have more ideas what to do and test, we'll return on the public test server. It's not like done and forever and we'll finish testing. But for now, I tested everything I really wanted to. Hopefully correctly. I hope they quickly fix this energy and elemental damage bug, making all elemental and energy weapons currently useless, and we'll be able to test those too. So thank you a lot for your support, everyone. I hope to see you all soon. If you missed the Gauss Minigun test later on, maybe tomorrow morning or tonight, I will try to clip it and post it separately. So if someone just wants to see what happened to Gauss Minigun, they don't need to watch entire live stream. And that being said, see you soon, everyone, and have